It's time to learn how to discover their core problems and core desires so that you can actually build a bridge to an invitation. Step one is understanding their situation and their core desires. What are the outcomes that they're looking for? A lot of the times I'll ask myself, 3 years from now, what things would have to be true in order for this to have been an amazing decision? I'm trying to get to what really moves them. I'll be listening for the principle. Are they in a situation where they simply don't have any money, any runway? Are they bottom line? Are they broke? Once I understand that, step 3 is to connect the principle to an actual solution. And when you connect the solution, you can actually invite them. Their current situation and their core desire are so important in building a bridge so that you can actually provide a solution and articulate to them the opportunity. So let me give you an example. I had a gentleman that had been approached about EXP on 3 separate occasions. One day, I sat down with him and started talking to him. His situation was he was working too many weekends, and he had recently purchased a house in Colorado. His desire, it was clear. He wanted to spend more time in Colorado. In fact, he was showing me the snowfall from his video doorbell. So I understood the principle. He had no leverage and he had no clarity, meaning there was no clear plan for him to move his needle without his own personal production and investing his own time. The solution was to help him build passive income through agent attraction. So your goal is to connect to a solution. The best way to do that is ask a question about the principle. Use the feel, felt, found method. At the end of the day, remember, stories are what make people move. So if you can identify a story to tell them around the solution, it's going to be much more well received. So using stories to bridge the invitation, start collecting personal stories around the solutions to common situations. They can be personal stories, but you can also tell other people's stories. But make sure, if you hear about a story of a team, an independent broker, someone who wanted an exit strategy, start collecting those stories. I have stories about my Uber driver, somebody I recruited that I talked to on a ski lift. And at the end of the day, I have many stories that I can tell in order to bridge that gap to the invitation. So here's your action steps. Identify the principles and add them to your stacking ammo worksheet. Add your personal stories and stories from your upline so you can stack your ammo in your worksheet.